Hello Zangang, Dead Spikes here. Today I'm going to be making you a complete guide for Destiny 2. This is going to be geared more towards people who have never played Destiny 2. So if you haven't played Destiny 2, this is the video for you. I currently have a very large amount of my audience jumping onto Destiny 2 because I am playing it. So I want to make all of you a guide and anybody else who happens to need this to help you out. This video, I'll be going over all of the basic knowledge you need to know just right off the get-go, and then I will be going over a guide on what events you should be doing and in what row you should be doing them in to be efficient and point you in the right direction to get the game going. If you enjoy content like this, if you like helpful tutorials, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel so you can catch some more of this content that I make. Also, if you just started Destiny and you need a clan to join, clans are very good. You get free loot and a lot of free awesome bonuses and stuff. You're gonna want to be in a clan if you play this game. Now, clans can be up to 100 members, and if you need one, you can join mine. It doesn't matter the console. This is pretty cool. This game's not crossplay, but you can be in a clan on different consoles, so everybody on any clan can join, or on any console can join my clan. Here is my clan. It is called Zangang. If you want to figure out how to join a clan, just simply download the Destiny 2 companion app on your phone or go to the Bungie website on your computer and just search up Zangang, apply, and I will accept everybody until we are getting close to the limit. If you have any questions about any of this, or you would like to talk to me and my clan, join the Discord, which is in the pinned comment down below. Now let's get into the video. First basic thing I want to go over, took me a long time to kind of understand coming back to this game because I came from nothing, is that there are 5 expansions. I have them all listed right here. So there's the base game and 4 DLCs. So the Red Army is the base game, and that deals with Earth, Nessus, Titan, and Io. The first DLC is Curse of Osiris, and that is on Mercury. The second DLC is Warmind, and that is on Mars. The third DLC is Forsaken, and that is on the Tangled Shore. And the last DLC, or the most current DLC, is Shadowkeep, and that deals with the Moon and Dreaming City. All of these expansions have symbols of their own. I was not able to find the Red Army. I believe the Red Army does have a symbol, but I couldn't find it on the map anywhere, but I will show you the rest of them quick. You can see them when you hover over things. You can see Curse of Osiris right here. Go to Mars. You can see Warmind right there. If you come to Tangled Shore, you can see Forsaken right there. You're gonna want to be learning these symbols so you know which expansion the thing you are doing is from. And the Shadowkeep one is just these big symbols right here. It doesn't actually show on them, but you can see what it looks like. It looks like an X kind of. All right, the next thing I want to go over is power level. This is an extremely important part of the game, and again, I'm acting like you've never played it before, so I want to try to explain it to you. If you bought the upgrade pack, which I highly suggest, I do not condone anybody just to play the free version of the game. That's only like a trial. If you buy the upgrade pack, you get all of the content in the game, and you get a gigantic starting power, which is great at 750. Otherwise, you'd start at 1. And it's a crazy grind, and you don't even get all the content. If you want to try out the game, try out the trial version, which is the free version. Otherwise, I highly suggest you to buy the upgrade pack. It helps out a lot. So when you start at 750, you're going to want to work up towards 900. Your power level is your gear's average. So it's your weapon damage and your armor ratings average all together. Mine is currently 916. Now there's a few caps, so you originally start at 750. Now you're gonna get gear that's extremely fast upgrading, so you're going to get weapons that are dealing more damage and armor with higher ratings extremely efficiently and very fast. Everything that's drop is more than likely going to be a higher power level until you hit the soft cap at 900. Now when you hit the soft cap at 900, you are going to want to find gear around the galaxy that says powerful gear. Now stuff that says powerful gear is going to be able to push you over that 900. Now it's going to take you, it normally takes like 12 to 16 hours to get to the soft cap. To go from soft cap to hard cap might take you 2 weeks. It's going to take you quite a long time to get to the hard cap from 900 to 950 because you only get a few sources to get from 900 to 950. Now, after you hit 950, you can reach 970. It is extremely difficult. You need to be farming the pinnacle gear. I'm not even there yet, so I can't even tell you how hard it is, but I can imagine it's going to be extremely difficult. Once you hit 950, the only things that will increase your power level is stuff that says pinnacle gear, and you only get a few of them each week, and then you can go up to 970. This is in season 9 again, remember. This might change in season 10 or any of the future seasons. Now after you hit 970, it is possible to go over 970. There's this thing called the seasonal artifact. I haven't went out of my way to get that yet. I probably will when I'm closer to the power cap, but you can go above 970. Your gear will not go above 970. It's kind of weird. You get experience and you can go above 970 just off how much experience that artifact has. One last quick basic tip for you guys is there are elements in this game. They do not work like Borderlands. Most of my community is from Borderlands, so I will be referencing that. But there are elements. There is Arc, which is this one. There is Solar, which is this one. You can see the color of the number and the little symbol next to it. And the third one is Void. There are only 3 elements in this game. And weirdly enough, you deal more elemental damage to something of that element. So you deal more Void on Void. That's how this game works. Elements don't come into play too much, but you'll see some stuff say like you need arc damage, void damage, or solar damage. And that's what it's talking about, is that little symbol next to your damage number. After you finish your very first mission, it's going to tell you to go to Tower. This is what the Tower looks like. Something you really need to learn in this game, if you're new to it, is how to use your ghost. Learn how to bring your ghost out. That'll tell you where to go for the current quest that you have tracked. So learn how to do that if you are a new guy. Okay, and now follow the quest that's called New Light up until where it says you need to have a higher light to continue, or higher power level, I think it says, to continue. I think you probably talk to 3 people or something like that. After you talk to those 3 people, you should have a quest called Introduction Strikes. Now to get to your quests, you're going to want to hold the same button you did as pulling out your ghost, and there's a tab called Quests. Go into your quests, look for the mission called Introduction Strikes. You can track it by clicking on it. After you click on it, you can go to destinations where the strike is, go to the Vanguard playlist, and click on strikes. Do that strike quick, just do 1, and then leave the strike and come back to Tower. You're going to want to talk to this guy. His name is Zavala. It's going to ask you to talk to him, actually. After you talk to him, he's going to give you another mission, and it's going to be to do a bounty. So you're going to want to grab these things called bounties, which are kind of just like little sub-missions while you're in strikes. There's some like get bow kills, get super kills, get solar kills. You have to try to complete one of them. So grab all of them that you can, go back into the strike playlist, and try to complete at least one of them. After you complete one of them, you should be able to come back to Zavala, and then you can turn that mission in, and then quests should be unlocked. You should be able to get quests at that time, I believe. If not, just follow the next mission he asks you to do, and then you should be able to get quests. But you want to unlock the quests is the point of doing this. Once you unlock the quests, accept them all. Just grab them all. There are 2 that are very important, and they are the Wendigo right here, and the where is it? The Loaded Question. You can't exactly see the weapons, but those are the 2 very most important ones. You just got both of those quests for it if you followed through what I just explained. Now after you do that, you're going to want to go to the newest expansion, which is Shadowkeep. To start Shadowkeep, you are going to want to go to the moon. After you click on the moon, it's going to start the story right there. Now there's a reason you're going to want to do story first. So you're going to want to do story before anything else, because story will bring you up to that soft cap and it will never drop gear any higher. So it'll bring you up to that 900 that we talked about a little bit earlier, and then it will never drop anything higher. So you're going to want to do that early, because once you reach 900, nothing rewarding is going to drop from story for you. Now you're going to want to finish the story to unlock a lot more content, to be able to do more exotic quests, and so on and so on. You're going to want to do that whole Shadowkeep DLC. It's going to take you roughly 6 hours to 8 hours, depending on your momentum you're going through it as. After you finish the Shadowkeep, you're going to want to go straight to the next DLC. You don't want to do anything else. You want to knock out these 2 DLCs right away to try to get towards the soft cap power level. After you finish the Shadowkeep we talked about on the moon, you're going to want to come over to Tangled Shore, and right down here there'll be a mission called Last Call. That's to start the Forsaken DLC. And you're going to want to go through the whole Forsaken DLC as well, which is going to take you another 6 to 8 hours. After you finish Forsaken, you're going to be extremely close, I imagine, to 900. If you are not at 900 yet somehow, I think you should be. You're going to want to do some strikes. Now, one more thing I would like to mention, like the Zavala bounties you did, you can get bounties from this guy right here named Banshee. Banshee will give you bounties that you can do while you're doing the story. You're going to want to do those because they're going to give you experience towards your seasonal pass. So grab these daily from Banshee. I don't know how long it's going to take you to do the story. However long it takes, every day you get on, you're going to want to grab these bounties and do them. They're going to give you experience. They're pretty easy. Just get some weapon kills with whatever you got. Now, while you're doing the story, just keep equipping everything you get that's higher. Doesn't matter if you don't like it. Doesn't matter if it looks ugly. Just put it on if it's a higher power level, just to keep raising your power level. Once you hit 900, that's when you're going to start kind of customizing what you're running. So if you finish both the stories and you're not 900 yet, go straight to the strikes and do a bunch of them until you hit 900. It shouldn't take you too long. Once you hit 900, you're going to get a little kind of thing from Cryptarch here. She's going to give you a prime engram, which you can break, and it's going to give you something over 900. Now you're in the hard part of the game. After you reach 900, that's when we have to work towards that hard cap. Now, working toward the hard cap is going to be very grindy, and it's going to take a long time. That's the reason we knocked out story now, because story's not giving us anything rewarding. We're going to want to go do the stuff that is rewarding. Now, so what you're going to want to do at this point in time is you're going to want to look for the things that say stuff like, let's see. You're going to want to look for things that say stuff like this: powerful gear. The pinnacle gear is not so important. That's to get from 50 to 70 to go from the hard cap to the pinnacle cap. You're going to want to look for the things that say powerful gear, and you're going to want to do all of those. You're going to want to wait till you're 900, because this is the only way to go over 900. Once you're 900, that's when you grind all of these out. Do everything you possibly can to get that powerful gear done. After you do those, there is also weekly bounties from each of the people, like Banshee here. You're going to want to do these weekly bounties. Each character has some weekly bounties. You're going to want to do everybody's. There's Zavala, Shax, Banshee. There's the Gauntlet, or I mean the Gambit guy, Drifter. You want to do everybody's, because that's going to give you some gear to go up as well. They also all will have weekly challenges as well. You're going to want to do that every week you're playing until you hit 950. Now, after you finish all those weeklies, you should be going and farming the strikes. You should be doing strikes non-stop. It takes quite a while. It's going to take you 3 to 4 days of constant grind to be able to get the 2 weapons you need. So just constantly grind these strikes out until you get the 2 weapons I have talked about. You're going to want the Wendigo and the Loaded Question. Those will be in your quests if you follow the Zavala storyline I talked to you about earlier. So just track those quests if you would like. Do what you're supposed to. It asks you to do fusion kills and a lot of grenade launcher kills. After you get both of those done, you're practically ready for endgame. After you get both of those things done, that is the end of my beginner's guide, and now you're geared more towards more end game materials. After you get those two things done, you can literally do all of the PvE content with ease, because those are some of the strongest PvE guns in the game. So that'll do it for this guide. If you enjoyed it or it helped you out at all, please hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment about how you think I explained this for the more veteran people if you did watch this whole thing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for some more guides like this. If this gets some views and people like this, I'll definitely keep making more to help you guys progress through the game, as I am as well. That'll do it for this video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Spikes out.